Growing up, one of my favorite animes of all time is Soul Eater. Till this day, I still don't think there's another anime like Soul Eater. It had the coolest side characters in anime. Def the Kid with Liz and Patty, Black Star, the music slap. Character designs were so clean in the fights, bro, they went hard. So when I found out that Maka was coming to Death Battle to fight against Ruby, I just had to check it out. So before we get into this, like always, shout out to Death Battle for letting me watch this. And I don't really know a lot about Ruby Rose other than the fact that there's been a ton of different 3D animations, so we're actually going to watch the breakdown so we can learn more. The fact that they both have the same weapon kind of cool. I like that.
Ruby Rose versus Maka Albarn.
Maka, I never thought I'd see you on a big screen, but I'm hyped.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze
Maka's
their weapons,
low-key a
armor,
crash
and
out, though.
skills
It's gonna be
to find
good.
out who would win a death battle.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy tales. Stories of heroes and warnings about eating those little berries and
this animation look
quicksand.
clean,
So much quicksand.
Yet in the world of Remnant, fairy tales are real.
Oh yeah, it is.
Here, huntresses do battle with monstrous Grimm, and there was nothing more exciting than that.
That's
to
what they
Ruby
fight?
Rose.
Daughter to the world-renowned huntress Summer, who disappeared. Little Red really wanted nothing more than to be a huntress.
Her dedication
Dude, I'm not gonna lie,
paid
her
off.
fit is
Admitted
tough, bro.
into Beacon Academy 2 years ahead, a premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, Ruby clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like yours truly. Ruby doesn't leave home without her trusty Crescent Rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is,
That
but
weapon
it's
is so
also
clean.
a gun. Ruby made Crescent Rose herself. It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's Choice and a bolt-action sniper rifle.
A dance is
I have a question though. Where are her powers from? Like, is she like a superhuman, or is she just a normal girl swinging around this big ass scythe?
fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their battle with the Grimm.
Crescent Rose can switch between sniper and scythe.
That turns
at the
into a
press of a
blicking?
button. Ruby's an old hand
Oh, nah.
at flicking and moving it exactly how she wants, despite it being like bigger than she is.
Literally, how do you carry that, bro?
Arms? The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of
Oh,
her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grimm, though not all of them can utilize it in
So without the
combat
weapon,
without
she's
extensive
mid?
training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make weapons stronger too. When
That's
Ruby
tough.
slaps a cartridge of
Reminds
dust
me of,
into Crescent
Bleach's power
Rose, her
system.
aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
Dramatic, but accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world: fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity. Does that last one count?
Rule of cool, Wiz. She's
Wait,
got
hold on,
the
hold on.
eyes of a hawk, and when she
So aura gives you barrier, enhanced physique, enhanced healing. Her senses are increased. So you can literally heal yourself, get a barrier. Looks like it makes you a super soldier or something. Got it.
shoots you with dust, a bullet wound's the last thing you'll be worried about. With enough of a boost, ice dust can freeze over whole mechs, and she can power up her kicks to crater military
She kinda
grade
strong.
steel.
A person's aura may be limited, but Ruby can keep track of hers with this handy health bar on her not smartphone.
Ruby blasted
big
through
power
Huntress
system is
classes
aura,
with
okay.
flying colors. Almost right away, she was appointed the leader of her own group, with Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Big Sis Yang Xiaolong. Oh, I get it. Team Ruby.
But Ruby's hope for
Oh,
many
that's what-
years
okay, I
of
get
learning
it
with
now.
her friends would be dashed as evil machinations spread like wildfire.
They're fighting these
And with
corrupted
a flash
hollows.
of silver light, Beacon
What was
had
that?
fallen.
Ruby's friends, dead. Her school, totally wrecked. Her sister, disarmed. All because of a
She got her
lover
arm
spat
cut off?
that went way too far.
Salem saw the world divided, and it was time to say goodbye to any happily ever after.
But Ruby wouldn't give up like
this
that,
world looks
so
tough
she
to
set
live in,
off to
though.
change the world.
Even as Crescent
All her
Rose
friends got
began to
packed?
feel heavier and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes? All she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had to improve her semblance too.
Yeah, she
While
seems
aura
strong,
is
but I don't know
essentially
if
the
she
manifestation
Maka
of
level, though.
one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by Aura. And Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport? Or what is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Petal Burst, a mixture
The
of speed,
hell?
teleportation, and intangibility. Ruby can
What
rocket
in
from
the
one point
simio?
to another in milliseconds.
By literally
She does the
bursting
knuckle
into
twister.
petals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, Ruby's semblance is extremely complex and variable. It involves breaking her body
You
down
can
to its
teleport?
molecular components before zooming off in complex paths, negating the laws of mass entirely.
AKA
Alright, that
Super
ability
Speed
kinda scary,
Plus.
I'm gonna be
Glorious
honest.
Best Girl.
Trying
Ruby's
to do a
pedal
little
burst
speedster.
is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
I already know that's about to get
Maka
Maka trouble,
Emerald
bro.
and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe faunus of all.
Maka, I'm
Adam
worried for you.
Taurus.
Well, he did draw his sword fast enough to parry an actual particle beam. In real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With such a powerful ability, Ruby could safely shine her smile for years, even as she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes, just like her mom.
Oh, yeah, we
Ruby
seen that
inherited
earlier when
them
she
from
shined.
The god of light as a weapon
You know they
against
had to give the
negative
main character a
anti-life
broken
energy,
ability, bro.
like the
There was
evil
no
goop
way.
Grim spawned from. Just a wink and blam. Sayonara, dragon of
She got a
darkness.
death
But
there?
Ruby's skills didn't falter after her time at Beacon. As she journeyed across Remnant, she leveled up to compete
So
with
this
all
are her
sorts of
feats?
powerful magic and mechanized foes. Her team could even match the Ace Ops, an elite squad of longtime professional huntsmen.
Including Harriet, whose super speed semblance was totally outclassed
Honestly, I
by
really
Petal
like
Burst,
her
and
abilities, but
Vine,
compared to
whose
some
aura
other
was
Death
strong
Battle
enough to contain
characters,
a
I
bomb
don't
that was
know
about
she
to
had the
decimate
facilities
the
to
whole
beat
city
Maka.
of Mantle. Man, these are some pretty powerful auras.
Though it's important to remember, Ruby is only 17 years old. The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. Ruby had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited for.
Today.
A sound soul dwells within a sound
I
mind.
love Soul
and a
Leader so
sound
much. They
body.
redoing the
But
intro.
all the
That's lit.
unjust evil souls of this world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a
I'll try not to
Kishi.
glaze, my
Destructive
fault.
gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could plunge the world into chaos and madness. If only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA. Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy, where death rules. Literally, his name is Death.
Here, Lord Death tasks humans to become
This is so
spiritually
tough,
talented
bro.
meisters.
And also,
of
they made
demon
black
weapons.
characters so fire.
AKA people who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons.
Kid.
Guns, ninja stars, hammers, you name it.
Stein.
A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to
I
keep
miss
the
y'all,
Kishin
man.
away.
I even watched that little
Jack the
spin-off that
Ripper,
came out.
More like Jack the
I was
Fraud.
obsessed.
And so, the demon weapon, Soul, was paired with the dutiful rising star, Maka Albarn.
Talk about
So
your
basically, their
classic
weapons are
teacher's
also
pet.
alive.
The
There's
kind of
weapons
girl
and
who
then the
leaves an
Meisters.
apple on the desk and goes,
Maka was only
"Teacher, you
13?
forgot to give us homework." And then we jump him.
As if Soul's any better, a weapon who's too concerned with being cool to do any real work.
Hey, Soul's not just any demon weapon. He's a scythe. And he's got his sights on
That man
upgrading
was
to
the
the
truth.
highest level of death
Dude, with him
sight.
and
Which would
Blackstar was
be
on the
a
same team.
high
They were
honor.
so annoying.
Lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
With that common goal, Maka and Soul formed
Oh
the
my
dream
God, the
team.
piano.
All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away and can discern its nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class then. The two trained hard, but their styles kinda weird. Okay, so Maka guides Soul in the direction she wants to go, but Soul, the scythe, does all the actual movements himself. Maka's the Meister.
You need to have
Soul's the
perfect
weapon.
resonance
Like
if you want to fight with
conductor
them.
and instrumentalist, a Meister weapon pair cannot work in harmony without total cooperation.
Too bad their teamwork sucked.
Trash,
They
yeah.
fumbled the easiest chance for Death Sight status. F-.
Maka just could not get in tune with Soul's wavelength.
It
She
took
was
him so
skilled,
long.
Sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like
Kid was the
Blackstar and
truth. I
Tsubaki.
love
Really puts a
Blackstar
damper
too.
on the straight
It's
A's
so
when
funny.
this show-off is doing better than you.
It was up to Maka and Soul to improve their teamwork through soul resonance.
What I said about wavelength wasn't metaphorical. Rather, wavelengths are the means with which Meister and weapon draw strength through each
Yep.
other. Think
You
of
need
two
perfect
wavelengths
harmony.
as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
Yeah, the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the
Dude, I
amp.
love
Then
this
they create a
editing. What the
feedback
heck?
loop
We gotta
to
watch
increase its
all the
frequency.
explanations now.
That's
They're kinda
soul
cool.
resonance.
Soul resonance creates a
the
telepathic
music
link
slaps.
and surges their strength and speed.
And preps them for cool scythe moves like the Witch Hunt Slash.
Yep.
A big energy strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies, it works
Man, that witch
especially well
hunt,
against
that
witches
witch hunt
and
got that
other evil
crap.
creatures.
I think
It's
it only
not
works on
exclusive
evil
or
people
anything.
though, if I
It's
remember.
actually really deadly against evil because of Maka's rare anti-demon wavelengths. Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit, though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic
So
habits.
annoying.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a
Oh my
unique
God.
encounter with Crona.
Crona
which
was
nearly
so
killed
cool, bro. I
Soul.
loved
Now
him.
Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him
The
to swing
dancing
on over
devil
and play the
trying to get
piano.
him to do the crack.
Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black blood was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood.
Just so y'all know, sorry, they're probably gonna explain it. Black blood is basically that curse mark. Okay, that's that cram in this verse.
It hardens and strengthens its user's body inside and out, increasing their physical
Low-key, the
ability.
symbiote.
They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital
Being a
M.
crash
A force
out.
of
He
fear
was so
and
fire when they
sadness all living
introduced
things
him.
possess,
The way he would
which
complain
threatens
and
to
fight.
ruin the world.
So it was kind of a big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got
Dude, I miss
sold
Soul
in a
Eater
jam.
so much.
But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings
His
even
fit
louder
changed too, I
through
think.
the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of black blood too, even the crazy parts.
Dude, when
Bet
she
you
was
didn't
crashing
expect
out, I
that,
love
Crona.
that, bro.
But evil saw their plans through. The Kishin Asura had arrived. Madness
that
was
Kishin
spreading
went out
everywhere.
so
So
fast.
Maka and Soul had to lock in and upgrade their
I'm sorry, this is one thing that this bothered me about Soul Eater. This was one of my favorite animes when they introduced all the cast during the second arc. Like all the I think it was the 30 years of the super strong people. It was so fire, bro. But I did not like that ending. How Maka just kind of won with the power of friendship, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Everything else though was peak.
witch hunt to the even stronger demon hunt slash. They went on even more missions to reach souls with classmates
Like this doesn't have some of the best fights. Black Star versus that guy. Oh, he was
Perhaps the most
cool,
obvious
bro.
evidence
He
ever
was
of faster than light
cool.
speeds, and Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet, Maka's relationship with Soul still
Stein
faltered.
and Medusa fight went
Soul
hard,
was
too.
the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
That was not in the
He literally
anime.
moves himself, so Maka
They-
couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him
Did they cut stuff? Am I tripping? Okay, let's watch. This is about Death Battle, bro.
back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory. An orchestral performance is only as good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths played in harmony, and Maka donned a dress of black blood.
It's an armor literally made of blood, and it lets Maka fly around and shoot out her soul.
This
as
was
an
not
epic
in the
sound
anime!
wave. So freaking metal.
At the same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit Maka's anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy
Am
completely
I learning
down
new stuff?
through Soul Adagio.
I don't remember
and they
this.
finally achieved Death Scythe. The dream's here, baby.
So when Crona's own black blood reached its final stage, Maka and Soul
When
flew
did this
to the moon.
happen?
A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the
Hey.
same mass as the planet itself. The very world's sanity was at stake.
Crona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend's soul and
I remember Crona crashing out in the beginning, but I remember after he turned good. Yeah.
tell the Kishin showed up to ruin
Did they
everything.
change the ending?
Come on, Asura. They're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced
Okay,
off
this happened in
against
the
the
ending,
Kishin.
yeah.
And she passed. A+. Maka pulled her weight and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Asura did everything he could to separate them. Crater
I
them
don't
into the
remember
moon,
her with that
punch
black guy.
holes in Maka's chest, tamper their souls
He
with
was the
madness,
truth.
and
He
each
was the
time they
truth.
successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade. The Kishin Hunt Slash. Maka!
Was that cram, bro? That was that
Now,
Sage
that's
mode
what I
plus
call
Chakra
absolute
mode
cinema.
plus cram.
Because a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write
The
42,
art style was
42,
so fire too,
564
bro. Oh
whenever
my
you want to knock
God.
on death's door.
Finally.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a side
I'm a Soul Leader
battle!
fan, so I'm going to say Maka, but Ruby does seem pretty strong too, though. This is going to be a tough battle.
Okay, it's official. This
Oh, the
is
voice
so
actor.
not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out.
Nope, that's a legit voice actor.
Who
I'm
you
not
looking
hearing it.
for? Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called for
music, let's go!
Oh, that's so cool! Your soul is ours! I like my soul, thanks!
They sound alike. Oh my God, this looks great! Even for 3D!
Won't lie, Red. Your
They
moves are sick,
cooking.
but too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet! Focus.
Low-key, this sounds like the same voice actor for both of them.
We can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
So she could dodge with that ability. Ruby could dodge with that ability, but it doesn't make her. She gets a good hit. Alright, she is kind of pressing you, bro. I need you to fight back. Oh, damn! That's the close combat!
Hitting me!
Good weave.
Get back here!
Nah, this fight's actually so good. What the hell? Watching it with the build up, this makes it all the better. You know what I'm saying?
Soul, hurry!
Oh, he got the new fit. Let's go! Is it time for Crash Out? Please, I need to see Crash Out. Nah, this is.
Her soul forms a barrier.
I'm gonna have to read the manga after this.
Relax.
Wow. Dude, I'm getting chills watching this fight. This is amazing, dude. The way Maka just pieces her. And then hits her with the scythe.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress!
Soul Adagio.
Oh, it's thunder. Is she cooked?
Ruby!
With the power of friendship? Oh, that white form they was talking about.
Her wavelengths. Damn it, she's. Stay strong, Maka. You got this.
Nah, she didn't pull out the Kishin Hunter. Really, that's not gonna work on her. Oh, damn, Ruby! She cleaved her in half. She took her soul. Her dress is white now.
Soul.
What the?
Ruby Rose, huh?
That was a good ass. That was a good ass fight.
KO! Rest in peace, Ruby. But hey,
Yeah, one thing I just learned of this is the Soul Leader manga is a little different from the anime because, bro, they literally use different. I've never seen this. Is my first time seeing that black dress ability because I don't think it was in the anime. Unless I'm tripping. It has been a while since the last time I watched it.
it's not often
10
you
plus
get to see
years.
scythe-on-scythe action like that.
Let's break this down with the
That
four
fight was
categories
amazing,
that best
though.
represent this matchup. First, strength.
Or a
Yeah,
supercharged
Ruby was
Ruby
spamming that
strength
dodge
way
move,
higher than
but
you
it wasn't
think,
really
like
working for her.
kicking this
Maka was
brim
kinda
through
pressing her.
steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team Ruby did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
It's possible Ruby's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength, though her semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's That's right.
putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of TNT, over 5
Damn,
billion
so he
times
was
higher
way
than
more
Vine.
durable than her.
So, Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear cut.
Nah, Ruby
Ruby's
was
a
moving.
fast
She had
little
way
gal.
more agility.
Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than Shadows and whatnot. But as they improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could outspeed Adam.
Who blocked a particle beam. Though given the distance and time to react, Adam moved about 42% the speed
Seems like Maka
of
had
light.
more experience
Not
than her,
quite
though, too.
faster than your own Shadow territory. Still, Ruby's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2-time speed increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry
We're
speed.
like the Flash,
This isn't
bro.
to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but Pedal Burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie. And their speed would be key to winning in skill.
Come on, Wiz. Call it what it really is. It's Scythery.
That's not a word.
Maka's Scythery was pretty
That's a
good,
little-
but
it's
Soul
not-
does all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that Ruby's Scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that Ruby's been swinging that thing for way
so she
longer
was
than
better at
Maka.
Siphon?
Ruby's got Scythery in the bag.
Okay.
Perhaps this
So
edge
what was
would
the-
be
what
enough
was the
for Ruby
leading
to
factor
avoid
then?
Maka's far greater strength if she had the better powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and
Yeah.
so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for
Oh.
all of Ruby's powers.
Damn, so if it
Pedal
runs
burst
out, you're
activating
cooked.
dust. Even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, Ruby's totally vulnerable.
just a normal
And there's
girl?
a second key factor regarding
Oh,
aura. It
that's
is
why she was
specifically
flickering
a
like that.
manifestation of Ruby's soul.
And Maka's powers are all about taking on souls. Maka had lots of ways to break through
Nah, I
Ruby's
like
aura,
that explanation. I like
Soul
that.
And since Maka is exceptionally gifted at examining souls, she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But plot twist, what about Ruby's silver eyes?
Bro,
Her
she
anti-grim
popped that
eye
move and
beams.
immediately
Turns out
got
they were
cooked.
actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim
seemed
is
like it didn't
quite
even work
similar
on
to
her.
Madness wavelengths, which power Black Blood. Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the silver eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about reaching that perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than Ruby. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, Ruby didn't
I love
stand a
this fight
semblance
so
of
much.
a chance and bit the dust.
Explanation
The
was
winners
perfect
are
too.
Maka
Why do you always
Albarn
like this?
and Soul Evans.
My
Wait, his
goats.
name is Soul Evans? Next time on Death
So there is a what
Battle.
fight is this? Blade? Blade! Wait, versus who? Buffy? Oh my god. Nah, that matchup is about to be crazy, bro. Blade versus Buffy. That's literally my childhood all in one. This one is Crona and Venom. Pretty sure that's Eddie Brock.
Hello? I wanna be
My problem
alone.
with Venom is he's pretty strong with that fire weakness.
Pay
Yeah, bro.
attention, you turd! Aha! Lucky day! 2 brains for the price of 1!
Get out of here! He can fight
I
too!
can handle this right now.
Damn! Yo, he low-key pressing, bro. Come on, lock in. There we go. The way he fights, you would think he's not skilled at all.
Your mind is ours.
I love that voice actor.
Dinner time.
Nah. Oh, the scream! I remember that. I don't think Crona has a lot of weaknesses. If it ain't for his personality, he don't really got. Pretty damn strong. Venom, they got you looking kind of sorry right now. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that doesn't work against him. Okay, JoJo.
He's gone? What is he?
We are the ones hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
He's actually pretty durable because of the black blood, so he can eat those attacks. Yeah, that's not gonna work against him.
Your blood.
I know. It's blood.
Crash out! Yes, sir! You awaken the beast.
Wake up, stupid!
He looks like he's not trying with how he fights. Like, he doesn't seem like he's doing any damage to him. He's just been tanking it. I don't think he has the facilities to actually, like, damage him for real. Unless he pulls out an attack I don't know about.
We are the darkness. We are your nightmare. We are Venom.
Oh, they said the thing!
I hate you.
Damn! Oh, sound is their weakness too! Yeah, they're cooked. Wow. Yep. That fight was not close at all, bro.
KO!
I'm gonna be honest.
Man.
With the sound weakness, they didn't even need fire. It was over.
Crona.
Venom just got Ragnaroked.
The winner is Crona.
So, if y'all want to see more Death Battle in the comments, because there's a ton of different fights we can react to, just let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see y'all later.